calories, and I know your high ass is always motherfucking hungry. So my big bag bestie, we are gonna make this chicken pot biscuit, and it's gonna be so fucking delicious, comforting, and I promise you're not gonna be missing any flavor from a regular ass chicken pot pie, while we keep this with the lowest amount of calories and the highest amount of protein. I had a bunch of chicken thighs that I needed to use, so what I did is I boiled them, but you can use whatever you want. If you have chicken breast or a fucking whole ass chicken, add some bay leaves, some garlic, some celery, and an onion, and start boiling that. Once that is done, go ahead and set that aside, and into a pan or a pot, whatever you can put in the oven, you're gonna start adding some carrots, some onion, and some celery, and you're gonna saute that in a little bit of olive oil and some butter. And if you want to reduce the calories, you can head and remove any of this, but honestly, I don't suggest that you fucking should. I think that you should add the butter and the olive oil a little bit, and you'll be just fucking fine. You're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of flour and mix that together, and about 3 cups or 2 cups, depending on how thick you want it, of the broth that you made. And then you're gonna start seasoning this with some onion powder, some garlic, and some salt, some motherfucking rosemary, and some pepper, and that's pretty much it. Go ahead and taste that and make sure that it's flavorful, and just mix everything together. And then you are gonna add some half and half. Well, I am adding some half and half. I would say about 1/3 of a cup of half and half, maybe about half a cup of half and half. And then I was being lazy bitch, so I just started shredding the chicken on top of this mix that I have going on here. And once you are done, just go ahead and mix the chicken in with everything, and look at how creamy and delicious that motherfucking looks. And it's also going to be full of flavor. So for the biscuits, you're going to end up putting about 1.5 cups of flour, and then you're gonna add like 1 large tablespoon of baking powder, and you're gonna season that however you wish. I'm adding some salt, some onion salt, and some garlic. Mix everything together, and then you're gonna go ahead and add 1 egg, and I want to say about 1/4 of a cup of cottage cheese, and about 1/4 of a cup of Greek yogurt. Kind of make sure that it's like equal parts. Even though I didn't measure it, I feel like that's what it was. And trust me, bitch, I can eyeball a fucking zip. Just like a zip, a eighth, everything I can fucking eyeball. So trust me, I'm pretty fucking accurate. And then you're gonna make this fucking dough mixture with your hands, and you are gonna add like a little bit of cheddar, and you're gonna, and also a little bit of cold butter, not too much, like half a tablespoon. Just cut it into tiny little pieces, mix everything together, and start making your little biscuits on top of your chicken mixture. And you are going to put this in the oven at 375 for about 25 to 35 minutes, just depending on your oven. And I promise you,